This behind me is Audi's first ever all-electric SUV. We're gonna learn a whole lot more about this later on today. We're doing a test drive with it for those of us who put a deposit down on the all-electric SUV, and for staff members. They're getting the ability to sit in this car and drive it. It's not quite available here in Canada. You can pre-order them, you can build it, order them, and it'll be a few months before you get it. But we're gonna get to drive it and see what it's like. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, don't like, buy, not buy. It's almost the size of the Audi Q8 that's over there. And it looks like a similar platform, but I know it's not because it's battery operated. So this is Audi's first all-electric SUV. I guess this is the new naming convention that they're using, 55 Quattro. Don't quite know the meaning behind it, but we'll ask. The Audi E-TRON SUV. It looks good. It looks sleeker than the Q8. Your charging ports are going to be right here. Big, massive wheels. What do we got? 21-inch wheels. Oh boy. These things are not messing around. Are they staggered? Let's see. 265, 45, 21. 265, 45, 21. So, square setup all the way around, so that's super practical. So that thing just turned on. I didn't hear it start up one bit. All I can hear is the road noise and the rubber hitting the road. So the white one's gone. We've got the Daytona gray now. Look at all that tech. This is all of the autonomous driving aid systems. All the driver aid systems are controlled through that LiDAR and radar systems. Bunch of cameras, bunch of sensors up front. So your typical virtual cockpit. All very normal, Audi-like. Can't really complain about those. It's a refinement to an already awesome virtual cockpit. Then you have the infotainment system, very standard on the A7, the A6, the Q8, Q5, and so on. Actually, not the Q5. Now the drive mechanism, there's no longer that lever that you pull on or push on in order to put it into drive or reverse. Now instead, it's this little button that you push to go to drive or push to reverse, push it to neutral. You can get a little confused using this at first, but you'll get used to it right away after a few minutes of using it. And then you press this little button and you put it to park. That's probably the only thing that's very different from all of the Audis. The key is a bit different as well. But it's like the Q8. It's like the new Audis. Pretty standard. You got ambient lighting, which is really cool. It lights up all of the trim in the cabin, which is nice. Then you have panoramic sunroof. Interior is nice and spacious as well. Just as spacious as you could see in the Q7 or the Q8. And that's it really. Pretty much the interior of the new e-tron. Let's start this thing.
Pressing the button there.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
It's super quiet. It's like a Windows startup. It's so weird. I hear nothing.
I know. I know. Me too. That's a weird feeling for sure. And that's so quiet inside.
So if you're listening to a podcast and you're commuting to work and all you care about is a bit of quiet, well, this is the car for you. So in terms of 395 miles.
329 kilometers.
Oh, 329 kilometers.
Yeah, the autonomy, yeah.
329 kilometers. How does that compare to the Tesla?
Tesla is a little bit more.
Okay.
It's about 475 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
A little bit more in terms of autonomy.
Mm-hmm.
But did you ever drive a Tesla?
I've been in one. I haven't actually been on the driver's side.
It's sure in terms of fit and finish, in terms of quality, that's the deal. I think the e-tron for sure.
And sitting in this is just a little bit more like, let's say, premium feeling.
Exactly,
in the inside.
Yeah, for sure.
And Audi's always been really good on interior, right?
Yeah, that's the point. If we compare to our competitor, the interior of an Audi,
yeah,
in terms of quality, it's hard to beat.
Oh, there is some noise.
Yeah, there are a small noise for pedestrian at low speed.
Oh, so people can hear it from the outside.
Yeah, but that's an electric noise.
Yeah, it's artificial.
The noise of the future.
It's interesting you say that, because the sounds that this car makes is, if you watch Total Recall,
yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah, it's pretty much that.
Yes, I know.
So is there kind of this, what do you call it, ludicrous or insane mode in this?
No, you have like a boost mode if you are going like flat out with the accelerator.
Yeah.
But that they don't have any like ludicrous mode like Tesla or.
So is the autonomous drive a thing in this now?
No.
Like, not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, that's cool. So it's a regular car minus the engine plus a battery pack that's sitting on the base of the car, essentially.
Exactly, and the center of gravity of the vehicle is super low because the battery is directly integrated in the floor of the vehicle.
So do you know if this is the same platform as the Audi Q8?
It's about the same. It's about the same, but it's not exactly the same because the structure, the platform of the vehicle, it's really built to be able to incorporate the battery. So that's not the same.
So it's kind of a one-off in some ways.
Yeah.
I mean, components are shared.
They share a few components, but not all the components for sure.
Can I push it a little bit?
Yeah, try it.
So they're paddle shifters. I don't know what I'm doing with them. Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. There's some instant torque. It's not ludicrous, but it's instant torque. Highway passing is going to be super easy, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Maximum speed of 200 kilometers. It's not bad for an electric vehicle.
Oh, that's awesome. Can I go again?
Yeah. No
I
problem.
don't want to give you whiplash. You get glued into your seat. That's amazing.
Without any noise.
Okay, I will admit, I'm a bit of a gearhead. I enjoy those sounds, but I mean, this is the future of cars, right? In some ways.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. So
So when does this become available for people? I mean, you can pre-order them, you can build them, you can...
You can pre-order them. The exact delivery date in dealership is not available yet in Canada. We don't know exactly when the vehicle will be here. It's sure that will be soon, but we don't have an exact date about that.
Yeah, partially due to battery suppliers kind of screwing with Audi a little bit.
Yeah, they were not able to build the number of units they were looking for 2019. But...
Yeah, I'll turn it around. Okay, that sound is cool. It's like a spaceship coming down to a stop. That's awesome.
Me too, I like that sound. It's like a movie song.
So we got this Audi from the future, and it sounds like the future. Yeah, that pickup, that. Yeah. I mean, obviously the sound engineering, it was inspired by a lot of the movies.
I'm sure they work on that sound for sure.
It's like, let's take Star Wars.
Oh yeah, sure they work on that sound.
That's awesome.
Like the other vehicle of the lineup, they work a lot on the sound of the vehicle.
This is the Progressive or the Technique?
This one is the Technique.
Technique.
Yeah. But the Progressive come with a lot of equipment too, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, for 10 grand more, I'd take all the Technique.
Yeah, 8 grand more.
Or 8 grand more, yeah. See, the dilemma I have right now is you got 110 grand, and you're like, RS5 Sportback or the E-TRON.
Yeah, that's depend of your need. That's depend of your driving style. It's depend of a lot of things.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we didn't have side view mirrors and it was just camera based.
Yeah, no, that's the camera based. That's for the European version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. We will not have it in Canada.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's something new for you guys. The Canadians don't get the cool gadget of camera-based side mirrors.
I think that's not legal yet in Canada. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's got Audi. Oh, it's got air suspension as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
You can raise the vehicle. You have an efficiency mode to load the vehicle also.
So is that standard for Progressive?
Yeah.
Ah, air suspension is standard for Progressive.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Does this thing have all wheel steering?
No all-wheel steering.
Okay.
It's Quattro, but that's not all-wheel steering.
But the Quattro in this is electric, right? So there's no drive shaft or anything.
No drive shaft. We have an engine in the front, an electric motor to the front axle, and other electric motor to the rear axle.
Okay, so 2 motors one in the front, one in the back, and then it's driving the torque. Doing torque vectoring both front and back.
Exactly.
Kind of like the sport differential, but it's all electronic. See, that's what's cool in some ways. Less components to go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's one point. Less maintenance in the vehicle. Electric motor, you do not need a lot of maintenance also stuff.
Okay. That's where the electric...
That's impressive. That's really impressive. The torque of the engine. Amazing.
So there was a yellow light, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not, but floored it. It was instant reaction. With my S4, there's always a little bit of a lag. That's cool. But there's no drama. I think that's what's killing me a little bit. No drama. But she's busy. Alright guys, so that was a quick drive in the Audi e-tron SUV. I have to be honest, I'm not super impressed. I mean, if I wanted the all comfortable Audi and I didn't care about the sounds and all those things really bother me and I wanted a quiet commute into work, this is the car for you. But for me, I want a little bit of drama getting into work. You know, if you've seen some of my older videos, you'll know that I care. I'm a bit of a gearhead, a petrol head. I want that sound. It's my sanctuary. I mean, this is like a library, and I want a coffee shop. You know, I want all that ambient noise kind of stimulating my senses to be creative. If you wanted to be quiet and you want to focus, you want to listen to your podcast and not worry about anything else, then this is the car for you, a library. However, for me, I want a nice, busy coffee shop. One of the things that gets me about all electric cars, I've mentioned earlier, is the mileage aspect. This is 329 kilometers, which isn't groundbreaking in any way at all. So from that perspective, I think I'm gonna have a little bit of mileage anxiety, especially taking this on long road trips. So from that perspective, I don't think this is a road trip kind of car. This is a commuter car that you take it to work and back. But hey, you know, this car isn't for everybody, but it is an awesome car. I love what Audi's done in the execution of it. Well, that was it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching this far. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. I have a video coming up with the RS5 Sportback, and that's a follow-up to the little short film I did. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button as well, so you get notified as soon as I upload that video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.